Okay, in this problem we're going to be finding an inflation premium. This is a rough approximation of finding an inflation premium. To get the lowdown on the best current approximation, check out the Cleveland Fed Inflation Expectations page. The rough method here can be off as much as 0.2% per year, depending on conditions in the market, but usually it is pretty close. Let's say that the 5-year government Treasury note has a yield of 1.48%. At the same time as regular Treasury notes, we also have traded in the market TIPS, which are Treasury bonds that yield a guaranteed return above inflation as measured by the Consumer Price Index over the maturity of the bond. On the same date, the yield on the 5-year TIPS note was 0.22%. From the text, we know the yield on a Treasury bond is equal to the real rate plus the inflation premium. For a TIPS, the TIPS yield is equal to the real rate plus the liquidity risk premium, which is usually about 0.4% per year. So the yield on the Treasury bond is 1.48%, the yield on the TIPS is 0.22%, and the liquidity risk premium is 0.4%. So the inflation risk premium on average for the next 5 years is going to be equal to 1.48% minus the yield on the TIPS of 0.22% minus the liquidity risk premium of 0.4% for a inflation risk premium of 1.66%, implying a negative real rate of return.